Hi guys. So this is Shrek coming to you from the swamp. This is one of our next YouTube videos that'll be produced. I don't know when we'll get it on the channel, but it's Tuesday the 3rd, and we're going to talk about barrels to shoot first strikes out of. Okay. There's a lot of debate on Facebook and the internet about things. And in my opinion, I think the Nemesis is the best barrel to shoot first strikes out of, bar none. I have a lot of friends that have been shooting MagFed for a long time. I've shot a lot of MagFed stuff, had a bunch of different platforms, and I got kind of stale towards MagFed because of the different platforms. They weren't regulated, they didn't have a good bolt technology or anything like that. And Planet Eclipse came out with the MG100. I saw some of my friends shooting it. I would definitely want to try that platform. So I ended up finally getting one after taking care of a lot of customers. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for supporting our business. And I wasn't even a Nemesis dealer, and I bought a Nemesis. What is this? This is a 10-inch with a 3-inch front. I bought the Nemesis barrel. It's very good. I've had a lot of success with this barrel shooting first strikes, and that's all I shoot out of that gun. The MG100 is first strikes. That is solely set up for it. I used a red dot before that. Now I have a supremacy scope on it, and I took a lot of time and effort into sighting it in. But today we just received the new Quake barrel from, put these away, the Quake barrel from Planet Eclipse, made in conjunction with Karmatech. It's a 2-piece barrel. It has the reverse threading, just like all the rest of the PE fronts. So right there. So I'm going to show you something. So this barrel is rifled just like the Nemesis barrel, same diameter, for just like the Nemesis barrel. Karmatech is actually making these barrels for Planet Eclipse with different milling. So right here's the factory MG100 barrel. So put this over here. This is the factory back. This is the Quake back. This is the factory back. Here's the factory MG100 front. And there you go. You have a long barreled gun. This barrel will fit in your MG100 with your full shroud and give you the long look if you're looking for it. We're going to go over, we're going to shoot the Quake barrel. We're going to shoot the Nemesis. First, we're going to shoot the Nemesis barrel to give you a baseline. Then we're going to shoot the same targets with the Quake barrel at the same distance. And we're not going to shoot stupid long distance. We're going to shoot 60 yards. Okay? I've got a cone set up on that truck behind me. And that's at 60 yards using the supremacy scope, so I know what range it is. Okay, so we're going to shoot the Quake barrel with the stock front, the Quake barrel with the Planet Eclipse MG100 front, and then we're going to shoot the we'll take the baseline off the original Nemesis barrel. So let's get things started. All right, guys, we got the marker set up. Now, don't get all weird on me that I don't have a barrel sock or whatever. I shoot a lot of firearms. We're on a closed course and everything is safe. Gun is de-aired. So I really want to try to get the best accuracy out of this without using a bipod or a sandbag table or anything. It'd be the best case scenario how you're going to shoot it out at the field. We're going to get our baseline. We're going to shoot the Nemesis 13-inch, 10-inch with 3-inch front on the MG100. I'll show you guys a chrono shot, or no, I've already chronoed this gun actually, to verify that everything's done right. We chronoed it with the clock. We're shooting orange first strikes with gray fronts. The tank is full. I'm using an SLP reg on a 48 cubic inch tank, and I got 20 round mags set up. So I'm gonna go back behind the camera. I'm gonna take a setup position where I've got a good rest, and then I will I'll show you that position. Well, no I won't. I know this is, I do all these videos by myself. I don't have anybody helping me, so it's kind of I get an idea in my head and I roll with it, so it's very dynamic. So right behind the camera, I've got a good resting position where I can hold the gun, get a good resting shot, and I'll zoom the camera in on the orange road cone, and then we'll shoot a magazine at it to give you, or we'll shoot 5 shots. Hopefully I can shoot it in 5 shots. Hopefully I'm on today. All right, guys, let's check this out. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna zoom this bad boy in. Get this set perfect. That's a long shot, and this is stretching my camera's Jesus. Get this set up. All right, so we're locked on right there. Now I'm gonna go get in my rested position, and I'm gonna shoot this target. All right, guys, so that's the Nemesis barrel at 60 yards. And if you can see that, that is spot on. I am in the center of that road cone. The road cone is about the size of a mask, and that's what we did. So right now I'm gonna change this out. I'm gonna pause the video and we'll get back after it. All right, so I switched out the barrels. This is the Quake barrel with the Quake barrel front. I'll zoom the camera back in on the target, and then we'll fire 3 shots from the same rested position at the same distance. So. All right, get in position. Well, guys, so I felt this barrel being shorter with a different front does fire different. Once I started adjusting the scope to hit the target, I could hit the target. But since the scope is set for my Nemesis barrel and doped at a certain range, at a certain length, at a certain distance, it's very specific. So one thing I am learning, changing barrels does not, you would have to go through and redo your scope, okay? Especially if you're using a Karmatech Supremacy scope. Or probably even with a red dot, okay? But the flight characteristics, as watching it shoot, they didn't tumble. They flew really straight, in my opinion. Just the scope needs to be tuned to this barrel. It's right there. I actually was able to hit the target a couple times to do it. So now I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to change out and put the longer front and shoot another mag with it and see what kind of shooting we get out of it. But the price point for the Nemesis barrel, the 13-inch, and this is a 10-inch barrel, is over $200, and the Quake barrel retails for $130. So there's a little difference, but I really don't think, after just shooting, I shot 2 full mags with it, I don't think that there is a difference. I do think there is a difference that the scope needs to be adjusted so they will not shoot the same. There's a little, I think the difference in length causes the velocity or trajectory a little bit different. So I think that has to play with it. But I think if you set the scope up for this barrel, it would be as accurate as the Nemesis, because the flight trajectory, when I was watching him go through the scope, that's why I'm not shooting at 180, 120 yards, because I want to actually see the whole flight of the first strike. Because I saw some stuff that's saying the rounds were tumbling and blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, blah that. It still had a really good shot profile, in my opinion. Nice, straight shots. So we're going to change out the tip. I'll put the factory Planet Eclipse tip on there that you get with the MG100, and we'll see what that does, okay? But just so to note on the video, I'm not going to adjust my Supremacy scope to this barrel, because this gun is all set up to shoot with the Nemesis barrel. And one thing I'm going to suggest to you guys, when you do get your gun and you set it up to shoot with a red dot, Supremacy scope, whatever you get, stay consistent with that thing. The more you are consistent with your trigger pull, how you hold the gun on your target, that's why I chose this and not to run a stock, I'm comfortable with this shot profile. I hold it right here, the scope is spot on, and I can range my targets, and I'm comfortable at shooting offhand, behind bunkers, different things. So consistency, consistency, consistency. So once you get your barrel that you choose from and the optic that you're going to use to utilize to shoot first strikes. Now, I wouldn't recommend this barrel for round ball. No way. I wouldn't recommend the Nemesis barrel for round ball. If you're going to shoot first strikes, that's what this gun's designed for. That's what the whole build behind it is, to shoot first strikes. Then I would, use a different style barrel system if you're going to shoot round ball. But since this is set up for first strikes, and that's what its life is to shoot first strikes, then that's what it's for. And that's why it's important to be consistent, because the first strike round is really consistent. So I'm going to pause the video, change the front, show you the look of it on this gun, so you can see all 3 different looks on this gun, so you have an idea, and then we'll get some shooting in, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. All right, now this is the Quake barrel back with the MG100 factory front. Oh, I always turn the Planet Eclipse barrels the wrong way. I'm an OG old school guy. That sounds dumb. But anyway, so there's the profile of the gun. There's what it gets. So we're going to shoot the Quake back with the MG100 front. And hopefully you can hear the reports. I'm kind of interested to see if it's quieter. So we're going to shoot at the same distance target, same everything, and we're going to try shooting it, see what it thinks. And guys, by no means am I an expert. I just love the sport of paintball. I love all aspects of paintball. I watch the NXL. I play some tournament paintball and all that. But I've been playing MagFed since its inception. But I just got a little bit of a sour taste because there was no really a good platform in my opinion. The SAR 12 was a really good platform. Probably one of the best, still is one of my top 3 MagFed guns. But it's too big for me. It's too cumbersome. I like to get in. I like to be able to shoot my targets and move and be fluid on the paintball field, so I can get into those sweet spots and get those shots. Now, if you're going to shoot consistently over 120 yards, like hundreds are going to be your minimum, I would highly recommend the Karmatech SAR 12 and get all the options for it, because that's what that gun's designed for. You're going to have a bipod. You're going to have a whole different style of play. You're going to be sitting way back and you're going to be dropping rounds on people from a long distance. I'm still going to use first strikes in this gun, but I'm going to be a little closer and I'm going to thread the needle. I'm going to shoot you between the barrel and the wall. I'm going to shoot you between the chemical totes. That's what this gun's for. All right, let's get this shooting. See what it is. So we're going to zoom this in again on the same. Oh. All right, maxed out the zoom. Focus. Okay, get back to our shooting position. Alright guys, so I didn't see any weird flight characteristics out of that. It still shot fairly true. I like that. With the front, it was a good, I think it was a little quieter, which was nicer, in my opinion. Maybe the video will show it, I don't know. It's better to have someone standing in front of you or off to the side in front of you, so you can hear, if they can hear the report. But it shot well. So what the Quake barrel is going to do for you guys, to be honest with you, it's going to give you an economical barrel that you can get into that is readily available, that is designed to shoot first strikes. And like I said, once you dial in your optic to your barrel and your gun, then your consistency is a lot better. And obviously you saw that. You saw the first couple rounds, I was like click, click, click. That's because this optic is set up for that barrel at that FPS. Even though the FPS is the same between the barrels, we checked all that prior. It's just, there is differences. It's not an apples to apples comparison, but the price point on the Quake versus the Nemesis is a lot different. So that being said, if you're looking to be more economical, because just the Karmatech scope, just this scope costs $350. Okay, so 350 bucks for the scope, 450 for the gun. Then I've got another, I forget what I got into the barrel, but I bought it full retail. But you're looking at a lot, and then not counting the custom body I got, the magazines and all that, you know. So if you're kind of wanting that entry-level first strike gun, I think the Quake barrel is the way to go. I really do. It does have the same rifling as the Nemesis, 100%. Planet Eclipse and Karmatech did the slow motion camera stuff, and you get the same revolutions, the max revolutions on the first strike as the barrel leaves as the round leaves the barrel. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll do more videos as we can. If you're interested in the Quake barrel, check us out at S&F Paintball and Airsoft, the Swamp Field in Lebanon, Oregon. We have a website, which is snfscenarios.com. We have our Instagram page and our Facebook. We are now, after Paintball Extravaganza, we're now a Karmatech dealer. So if you do want a true Nemesis barrel, we can get that. We do have Supremacy scopes in stock, and we do have Quake barrels in stock. I think, honestly, if I had to do it all over again, I would get the Quake barrel and go with that and zero my scope with Quake barrel. I think it'd be right there with it. To be honest, the Quake barrel is lighter than the Supremacy barrel, and I couldn't hear an audible difference between all three barrels. They were all about the same. But again, I need someone on this side of the shot, either to the left or to the right, to really hear that audible pop of the gun. So, all right, guys, Shrek of the Swamp out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.